After seeing how mysterious and elusive the unknown's origins are, I thought about many potential ways that the unknown could have come into existence, with one potential theory being it could be connected to the elusive Dredge. With the Dredge itself, we see that it was a product of Otto Stamper and his cult-like fold, with the denizens of the island being instructed by Stamper to only think positive thoughts in order to stop the June from consuming them. However, over time, the fear of negative thoughts was come to a head when Otto sacrificed a girl to stop the cult's woes, with the cult evolving into blaming each other and fighting amongst themselves, with all this negative energy and emotions bringing the Dredge into existence. It would then proceed to consume the members of the fold before disappearing. Even with the base lore of the game, we know that the malevolent entity has a strong connection to emotions and consciousness, with the cosmic parasite feeding on the emotions of survivors and killers in the trials, storing their memories and the memories of countless worlds within the fog. However, another interesting thing we learn about the entity is how it's essentially a being of living consciousness, with the observer commenting that the entity potentially targets planets that don't understand the relationship between the world they live in and their thoughts, with these thoughts being able to change the material world.
All planes of existence are a unique mix of conscious auric particles and material particles. The entity is almost certainly pure consciousness. The observable fact of existence is the material world responds to and changes with consciousness. Collective consciousness is the key. The body, the home, the trial, all of it is an expression of the entity's unconscious need for fear and terror. The distinct observation in the specimens chosen by the entity is that they all come from worlds that have failed to understand the metaphysical relationship between their thoughts and the world they live in. This is not by chance. It is, to my mind, self-preservation. Victims who know this truth and have honed their ability to manifest could be poisonous to the entity. This leads me to believe the entity is attracted to dark worlds because darkness and chaos are clear indicators that inhabitants have failed to connect the dots between the collective consciousness and the health of their world. The conclusion, then, might be that the entity feeds off ignorance.
With all this in mind, my theory is that the unknown, just like the Dredge, was created through the collective consciousness of people around it. While the Dredge was created by the negative thoughts and fears of the fold, the unknown was created via the collective fear of urgent legends, with this fear only growing stronger with Michaela's very public vanishing into the entity's realm. Anyone who tried to understand the unknown, i.e. people who could hone their ability to understand how their consciousness affects the world around them, would be prime food for the unknown, with the being coming for those who attempt to define it, completely consuming them and leaving nothing to find.